Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hot Topics Plus, where we talk about the hot topics in your advanced magazine. I'm joined here by the legendary Brandon Bryant.
Legendary? I don't know about that, but it's good to see you too, David. And it's good to be here on Hot Topics again. Hot Topics Plus is getting kind of hot in here.
It's getting kind of hot in here. All right, we are going to be discussing a pretty serious topic today, the Ukrainian refugee exodus. What can you tell me about that, Brandon?
Well, this is a really serious topic, of course, and over 5 million refugees have exited Ukraine, and we've been following the news a lot, and it's really difficult to watch the imagery. And I think one of the things to remember is we can become like desensitized to that, like we're not sensitive to that anymore, and that's not a good thing. So that's something, as we watch the news, I think to remember that these are people going through a crisis, and we still need to pray and care for them.
Absolutely. Have you ever been kicked out of your home for any reason? Have you ever had to move suddenly because of a fire or a tornado or something? Have you ever experienced anything?
Thank God, no, I haven't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I know that it's never happened to me in that way. The closest that I've ever come to this kind of feeling is a time when I got COVID, and I was getting all these calls from the government, and I didn't know when they were going to send me to a quarantine hotel. And then when the call did come, it just happened very suddenly. And then we had to pack up everything. We had like 10 minutes, and we had to go. And I was talking to my wife, and I said, you know, this is just a tiny, tiny taste of what it must feel like to suddenly hear bombs dropping outside your window, and then you have to grab everything and go, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a small taste of what other people are going through, but those scenes on TV are real, of course, and it's hard to imagine what people are going through, but we know a lot of people are leaving. And we have a stat here actually in our article that talks about just in 18 days, the number that left Ukraine was about the same as in a whole year in most other places going through similar crises.
Yeah, and just for some context, during the Syrian refugee crisis, which is still going on, but has gone on for about 10 years, there were, I believe, over 11 or 12 million people that have been displaced or moved from their homes since the beginning of the Syrian refugee crisis. And just from the start of the Ukrainian conflict, the Russian invasion, which was February 24th until about May 3rd, when we had a chance to check these stats, there were over 5 million people who had left. Over 5,600,000 people that had left Ukraine.
5.6 million, right?
Yeah, 5.6 million, 5.6 million people. And the number continues to rise. So it just gives you an idea of the scale of exodus of people. So you just, you know, next time you come home from work and you get to open the door to your house, walk in and be comfortable, keep that in mind, that is, it may seem mundane in that moment, but that is a great luxury.
Yeah, be thankful, right?
Yeah, be thankful. Thanks so much for joining us for today's edition of Hot Topics. Be sure to check out the next video to see what we have to say about the next hot topic in the front of your advanced magazine. See you next time.
Yeah.